Good evening, people out there. It's been a wonderful evening, but all of a sudden the sun was gone. So I'm sitting down here next to Whiskey Blue, and I was just reflecting on the 4 last days. 4 days already on the road, and I'm here in Sky Harbor near Duluth, Minnesota. Wonderful airport, friendly people, lots of float planes, perfect FBO, nice manager, all they can do. But what an adventure it has been to get here. Starting from the takeoff, when the early fog, cloudiness started to develop in Greenland at 5:30 a.m. Not making it to my spot where I wanted to fuel up because of intense fog, ground fog that is, so I had to backtrack to Worcester. Landed there when the tower cleared me to land on 29 and asked me if I had the runway inside, and he said, well, I still see the runway, but you tell me if you have the runway inside when you turn final. Well, it was not a problem. The fog had moved in slowly from the west, but I could see the entire runway. So there I waited till the fog was gone, and when I left, I went high enough so that I could even glide over to the next hole in the fog in case something happened. Made it to Genesee, Batavia, New York, and there my first adventurous encounter with credit card problems and fuel pumps occurred, and the friendly fuel truck driver helped me out, put gas in the wings out of his truck, and charged me the self-serve price. Really friendly. Next step, get flight following from Buffalo through Canada over to Michigan, got handed over from Hamilton, Ontario, Toronto, and finally made it, only to run into the same credit card and fuel pump problem. Well, with a gift certificate card that I had bought just for that purpose, I ended up filling up the bird and made it to a small private airfield, not restricted, called Flugplatz, which is German for airport. I found that kind of amusing, and it was one of the reasons I went there. Beautiful 3,500 long, perfect grass runway. Stayed the night, and the next day, with one stop in Clare, Michigan, came up to Woolsey, which sits north of Traverse City on kind of a spit or a small peninsula. And there I got trapped for 2 nights because the wind started to howl, clouds came really flying low, and even some showers occurred, and it got cold. But finally, after 2 days and a real nice encounter with a journalist who took me to the village, and we had coffee together, and I met the airport manager. All those little funny things and great experiences one has when one lands at these small airports. And that I could do thanks to my trustful companion, Whiskey Blue. And yesterday morning, the wind had calmed down somewhat to an acceptable level for me, took off, and flew to Legoland in Wisconsin. Found this old lodge to stay the night, quite an experience in itself. And this morning, a beautiful sunrise, clear sky, I made up to here. 4 days. What kind of, adventures and all these ideas and beautiful fall colors along Lake Superior on the southern coast, just incredible. And this Land O'Lakes deserves its name. Land O'Lakes and spectacular fall colors. What a trip, man. Yes. So, I'm here, and we'll see what happens next. More adventures to come. Thanks for watching. And, Whiskey Blue is for sale. So, if you want to know more about it, hop on over to 170bravosale.com. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, tomorrow probably, when I go on my next flight a little bit further northwest in Minnesota. See you then.